today?
We're going through notorious junctions where students fail, aren't we?
We would like to say at the outset you're passing a driving test to be able to drive anywhere in the UK, so you should be able to do it safely.
Absolutely.
However,
when you're nervous, there are some areas that just trip you up.
and a little bit of local knowledge doesn't do you any harm.
Yeah. If you enjoy watching our videos, please just hit the subscribe button and it will do us such a good favour.
And really make our channel grow.
Head to the station, which is past 12 o'clock.
We're going to be on the left-hand side, but it's past 12 o'clock.
It's past 12 o'clock.
Oh, I'm going to do... No. That's so. They put some paint on the ground in case you can't work out for yourself. You're following the road.
Yeah.
So, this one, you got to be really, really tucked in. This causes problems.
It does.
I've had
These
people
cobbles.
straighten this. Don't go on the cobbles. Don't go halfway. You got to fit two cars on here. Look, look at it. Look at the path I'm taking.
It's really difficult.
See the path I'm taking? It's right over to the edge there. The next one that catches people up. That's almost held in mystique by pupils who haven't said, I've heard about the double roundabout.
It's like pork pie at Wixton, isn't it?
It's like a pass me down of, have you done the double roundabout yet? The point is, it's painted. And if it's painted, it's not intuitive. So therefore follow the paint. If it was intuitive, you wouldn't need paint on the roundabout. It's as simple as that.
The arrows, however, that they paint on the roundabout on this are a bit silly because they paint ahead and ahead.
Yeah.
With both lanes. So we're going to go to the town centre, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Up the hill. And what I'm doing here, I'm slowing it right down into like second gear territory, 10 miles an hour, just rolling in, keeping an eye on the cars on the right. Anything on that side will be going past me. Anything on the left should be going down there.
And we're going to make sure we stay in our markings.
Yes.
Don't cut across.
The way. Notice I'm not signalling. I'm going straight round and be turning left off the second roundabout.
People don't turn in enough.
No, and that one, that's why you got to be slow because you will not have the space. Oh, got a nice little blocker there. Thank you to Red. Are you going to pull out in front of me?
What's with people today?
He got my withering look of disappointment.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to think about that for the rest of the day.
Good.
Reason two.
Okay, I'm marked. Keep an eye on the number plate. Make a note of that number plate. FH20. Okay, clocked it. So. Follow the signs to Corby might be the instruction. Look, there's a right turn and then a left turn.
Yes, it's not
on the planning board.
It's not ahead, is it?
No.
Ahead.
So we came around here, signaling right, and it goes into two lanes. Like the mini roundabout, two ways to go with two lanes. So left lane will take us left to Corby, and the right lane will take us back to the test centre down that way. So I will talk this one through as our microphones are being a little bit naughty. The thing about this junction here is watch out for that left turn. Don't put your signal on early. And as you're coming in here, have a good look to the right. The exit on the right is a little bit held back, so early observations required. They put two lanes in here, but you can't really fit two lanes in. So just good observations there, and it won't be a problem at all.
So we're going towards the town centre.
Yeah, towards the town centre. These
lanes are so narrow.
I don't know why they've got two lanes for
No,
them.
it makes no sense. You can
and that one back there in particular.
Yeah.
So we're going down here, which should be lovely called Hazard Perception Street. So anything on, there we go, that's going to go around there. Be careful of this junction. That sneaky little right turn. Yeah. People look at that one, they don't look at that one. Now, we call this Hazard Perception Street because it's impossible to drive down. It's impossible to drive down here without someone making you have to go, oh, or evasive action. And there's so much that can go wrong down here. So I know we're doing difficult junctions, but this road, you've got to really. Ooh, what's going on here? Is that the same one?
That's what I just said.
FH.
Yeah, UFK, EFK.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're chasing someone?
Well, if they go, they got. But no, I don't know.
Now note where the stop line is on this as well, because so many people, the light will turn red here, then stop.
Why is it staggered?
Imagine a bus turning around from there.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're coming from that way, be prepared that there might be someone right in your pathway. Now, this junction here, we're going to follow it to Corby.
Okay.
It's very easy. That's why I have a bit of a gap here. It's very easy to drive into that box junction.
The yellow box, yeah.
Into the yellow box and find yourself sat in the yellow box.
Yeah.
So don't do a car conga. Make sure you got a decent space for you. Give you time.
Make sure you can see the
react.
space.
Yes.
Before you drive into it.
So I got the space there. That's fine. I'm going to drive down here, and I'm going to turn right here. Now, is that a filter light there? A right filter light that never ever comes on? Because that filter light comes on there.
Those two are for going ahead. Yeah.
But
that's to turn
that's
right.
never come on.
No, I've never seen it. No.
I'm just rolling around here. Go sometime today. No, you've got to be careful of cars pulling out here.
Yeah.
Because on that side it's a filter light and people don't see it.
It's confusing, isn't it?
It shouldn't really be a filter light, no.
No.
Although technically that's your next hazard. But it's quite misleading. I've had so many people pull out in front of me.
Exactly.
Turning right, third exit right.
The markings are very faint on this now.
Painted, so we follow the paint.
If you can see it.
Yeah, if you can see it. So you follow it round, and basically you're holding hands with the car on your left. And you follow it round, then a lorry will come out. And look, what we do here, we stay there and then come into the road. We spiraled it out to the left. So I always say, like, you're holding hands with the car on your left, it's your best friend, holding hands with them, and then the triangle splits you two apart, then you'll have railings.
Then you'll have railings.
So it's a tricky one. Again, if you met that for the first time, it could cause issues.
As well, if the paint wasn't there, I don't think your natural course of spiralling is dangerous at all. No. You would just... That spirals you out a little bit earlier than you want to naturally.
That's all it does. That's all it does. So we're taking the third exit, well, effectively, second exit and second exit. But what we don't need to do is signal. But what we do need to do is make sure we give ourselves space by coming in at a slower speed than you would do normally to get yourself right over, because people cut the corner across, don't they?
Yep.
I see where the centre line, it goes right, I'm following that down and then taking quite a sharp turn in. And you can only do that
if your
speed is at a sufficient level to get the steering done in time.
Another thing to note under this bridge while we're here is about large, high vehicles coming through the centre when you're approaching.
Can do, absolutely. So here, look, I'm right over here. And I'm not signalling because it looks like you're going to go around the roundabout.
Yeah, no, it looks misleading.
Here we go. Follow it out. Being very careful. You don't just make sure you know what you're driving into. Driving round.
Making sure we check the second roundabout. Don't forget.
Across the second round. Now we signal left and come off here. Now, what do they tell you on the driving test at the beginning?
Follow the road ahead at all times unless road signs or markings tell you otherwise.
Correct. End of the road, turn left.
Yep.
No. And you wouldn't have any more instructions after this. Because
it is quite well presented.
Yes.
Through two signs and some writing on the road.
So the only way you can go, so you're not told to turn right there, basically.
No, because you should be able to respond to what you see.
Yes. Turning right here.
Turning right.
It's a box junction.
And you must wait in it.
And what we do not do is drift to the right and start to turn. My wheels are straight. There's my point of turn. Wait for those people to cross, because that's the new rules. Because they cross, you have to give way to them.
They are more vulnerable.
Yeah. Even if you want to shout Darwin at them, just kind of say natural selection, what you're doing. But that's fine.
And you make sure, a lot of people have reservations about going into the box on a green light. If you're turning right and your road is clear,
and your exit's clear, but you're stopped by oncoming cars. So if I was going the other way down London, I wouldn't be able to turn right and wait at the box junction.
No.
Because I'm not held up by oncoming cars.
Exactly.
And we're coming down here, we're going to follow the road ahead.
And you can see your
paint on the ground.
Yeah, even that's quite faint.
Yeah, so, well, think about it, 2 exits, 2 lanes.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Put it together, logic boy. There we go. Through there, signalling off, just checking that side.
Yeah.
And always checking my right mirror as well, coming out roundabouts in case someone on the motorbike's decided to filter in at the last minute. That would never happen, would it, Rebecca?
Thank you very much for watching.
So do remember, please like and subscribe and press notify.